guys, welcome to another Saturday sit down video. So today I am going to be talking about some pretty heavy topics, so I want to put a disclaimer out right here that this is pretty sensitive, and I don't want people to put in comments like anything mean. I'm just kind of stating what's been out there and the information that I have gathered today. Hey guys, welcome to our affiliate time of the video. Isn't that so exciting? Today I am working with Amazon, and I'm gonna link everything down below if you guys want to buy it. It just gives me a little bit of a portion of what they make. Your girl gotta pay bills, and living in a camper, recording her life, help a girl out. Okay, so first thing that we're going to talk about is this book. I got a 2-pack for me and my boyfriend. Basically it is a nice, really nice book. It's soft leather, so it's just, I think, probably one of the best books that I have brought, just because I don't like when you have like a spiral notebook and it just starts to look bad because you're constantly just like pulling at the pages. And also there's no fraying at the top, and there's 2 little ribbon things at the bottom that helps me separate my work stuff. And then obviously, like, I also write stuff in here about like my money and like how much I'm making and bills that I need to pay and my paying schedule. So I use this book for such a lot of things, and it's really good. Next thing I'm going to talk about is my favorite thing. I took out the money from here because I don't want to show everybody like my money, but this is a budget binder. I started like following just like a bunch of people who are saving money, learning how to do money. So I decided to get myself a budget binder because I thought it would be really cute. So here is that budget binder. It is, I believe it was maybe like $20 or something. I don't remember exactly, but it will be linked down below. You get to personalize what you want to say. It comes with a pack of stickers. It comes with these little papers to kind of like track how much is going in and going out. Obviously you can put some cards on the side here, money on the side here, whichever you would like to do. I really recommend this. I've been using it for the past month, and it's definitely been helping me kind of organize my money. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is a handy dandy planner. Your girl needs to be organized, and I have a planner on my phone, but I also like to have a paper planner. The reason why is because I go to a lot of different places, so I make sure that this planner kind of stays home, so that just in case something happens to me, like Caleb knows like where I'm going and you know, what's on my plan or my agenda for today. So I kind of like going through it and writing things down. It's extremely beautiful. I'm just going to show you blank ones because my personal job, like, I have names in here and it's kind of like not good to show. So I'll show you that. And then my last thing I'm going to talk about is actually one thing I've gotten a lot of compliments on while I'm going to work, is this handy little lunchbox. It's so cute and I really like it. It has this little leather part here. The handles are cute, and it's small but it fits like a lot. It comes with different colors. I decided to get pink, but you can always decide to get something else. I'm a big person on packing your lunch, packing your snacks. I like water. Sometimes I bring juice in there, stuff like that. So yeah, that is today's portion of affiliate links. Click the links down below to buy any of those things, and I will now stop talking and we can get back into the video. Bye. I have my popcorn here, and I obviously have this short little glass with a little and a straw, you know, because you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you guys hear any fan in the background, I apologize in advance. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the death of PNB Rock. I just want to say RIP to him. I hope he truly rests in peace, because he has done some great work as a rapper. And I know for me, the first song that I ever heard about from him is Selfish. And I worked at a summer camp, and there was a lot of kids, a lot of young girls. I worked at an all-girls summer camp, and they loved to play his song that year, I think that when it came out, and it was on constant repeat of listening to Selfish. So it's kind of in my head. And when I was like, PNB Rock, I was like, yeah, I heard of him. I know, like, that one song that he sang. Yeah, so let's get into what is in the media and what I've heard. And then from there, you guys can just, I guess, make your own judgments or whatever. So PNB Rock was with his girlfriend, Stephanie. I can't say her last name pretty well. But basically on this day, he was with his girlfriend, Stephanie, at the Roscoe's House of Chicken Waffles. From my understanding and what I've seen online is that his girlfriend didn't have her social media before this. It was kind of like taken away because of her possibly revealing their locations too often. That's what I've heard. It's a rumor. I don't really know. But apparently on this day, this was her first time back on social media, and she took a picture of what she was eating at Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles, and they were still there. They were still eating when she took this picture and posted it online. That's when some people came to the restaurant and unfortunately shot PNB Rock, and because of that, he died. So now everyone is saying that it's her fault for doing this, and it's her fault for posting the location of these people, and she shouldn't have ever done that. I know that Nicki Minaj made a comment saying that, these young rappers need to not post their locations, and, it wasn't a smart move posting location. That's a tweet that I'm going to put up here now. And Cardi B also tweeted saying, but I know that I've seen, I think, what they call ops, which is like, the opposite or whatever. I don't know if YouTube is going to demonetize me for that, but basically they were taking photos saying thank you to the girlfriend for posting the photos, and saying that she kind of helped the ops get there and blah blah blah. So at this point, people are truly blaming Stephanie. I just want to say that Stephanie and PNB Rock do have a child together, a little girl. So it's really sad, and I think what makes it kind of upsetting is that, like, this girl, she is probably already blaming herself, and for other people to just, like, pack on top of it and just be like, you did that, like, you did this, even though it wasn't even her who pulled the trigger, it's like someone else did it. But everyone's kind of blaming her for posting his location, which is just really sad. And honestly, just, I don't know, it makes me like emotional to think about that. Like, I can imagine how she feels, but also at the same time, I can't imagine, like, I've never been there. But I think some people forget to put themselves in their own shoes, like put themselves in other people's shoes kind of thing, because it's just like, I bet she's already blaming herself. She doesn't need, you know, thousands of people just throwing this in her face. I also want to add, like, you ever think about like the situation with Kim Kardashian, you know, how she was robbed in her hotel room and stuff like that, and basically how like some people, the robber went on social media and said like that he doesn't even care, like that he traumatized her basically because she flaunts her money, she does that. And that's how some people think in this world, and it's sickening to think that like, oh, you flaunt all this money, you do all of this, like we're gonna take it from you or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of sad, but people are actually like that. The reason why I'm bringing up this comparison, because PNB Rock and Kim Kardashian, they probably didn't even know each other, you know, but I'm just saying that Kim Kardashian, from that experience, realized that she had to start sharing her location way differently, and that she couldn't reveal really where she was if she was still there at that time. I think what people don't realize is that us as normal people, we can be like posting in our hotel room and it be completely normal, right? Like, who cares about where I'm at? Like, no one cares where I'm at, right? Like, who cares? But when it comes to people who have a following, who are, you know, famous for whatever they do, such as PNB Rock, he's pretty famous. He's up there, you know? He's done different collabs. He's making music. You have to be careful where you're posting, and, you know, if you're still at this location, you probably shouldn't post it, because, you know, for this case, it's that the people who saw it weren't fans. And even if they were fans, they would be up there and, like, you know, harassing them, like, let me get a photo, let me do this, you know, blah, 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 blah. But unfortunately, it wasn't the fans who saw it. It was the people who weren't fans who wanted to do evil. And that's what happened. So I agree that there needs to be, like, don't be sharing your location if you're still there. Like, that should be important. But at the same time, I feel really bad for Stephanie, and she probably just like didn't even really think about it, and unfortunately she's kind of like paying the consequences of it. And I don't think people should be sending her so much hate. Like, she's probably beating herself up right now, so you guys don't have to like send her so much hate about it. Another thing that I wanted to touch on with this story is that there's a theory going around now. PNB Rock was signed to Empire, I believe, and a lot of the rappers that are signed to this record deal of some sort, or record label, have unfortunately passed away. So, for instance, King Von, Young Dolph, I say Young Dolph, but I am a New Yorker, so I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. And then XXX Tentacion. May he rest in peace. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad at saying these names. I don't know why, but if you have if you have corrections on how I say it, let me know, because I know I don't say it right. And I believe Pop Smoke was also signed to Empire. So that's a lot of rappers who have passed away from this record label. So a lot of people are saying, like, this record label, you're basically signing away your life to be famous. That's a bit scary. And I don't know about that theory. Let me guys know down in the comments what you guys think about this theory. I know that there's some type of not great things happening in the industry. I don't ever want to be in the industry, but, you know, some things are definitely happening, and I don't know I don't know. So the next part of this video that I also want to talk about, I already talked about her once already, but basically Nicki Minaj, okay? Nicki Minaj fans. I don't remember what their name is as a fan base. I don't know. I love Nicki Minaj. I remember when I was younger, I was like singing, I forgot that song. I used to sing a lot of Nicki Minaj's songs. I don't do that anymore. I'm not sure why. It's whatever, I guess. She's great. Some things I don't really like. But I try to separate her music from her actual personality, is what I try to tell myself. So basically, on this next part, I'm going to be talking about how Nicki Minaj fans are coming for Kimberly Nicole Foster. Lots and lots of death threats are being made towards Kimberly for basically some tweets that she said. I'm going to put them all right here. You guys can read them. Pause the video to read. But basically in these tweets, Kimberly is basically saying like that Nicki Minaj gained influence from like people like Lil' Kim. But she's also saying Lil' Kim gained inspiration from, you know, other people or whatever. And I guess Nicki Minaj fans are not liking that. I just want to have one thing to say that I say about this. Nicki Minaj fans are crazy. They need to chill. I don't know what I'm tucking behind my ear. But basically, they need to chill. It's not that serious, okay? It's literally, it's not that serious, okay? Nicki Minaj was not the first person to put on a leotard and twerk her booty on the stage. She wasn't the first, and she won't be the last, is all I have to say. Nicki Minaj has some bars. Yes, she has some bars. She can rap. That girl can rap for sure. She is who she is, and she knows that. But we all know she gained inspiration from somewhere, okay? She got a step from somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Someone had to suffer to get into the door. She also suffered in her career where she struggled to get into the door and stuff like that. But someone else also did this before. She got a chance also because of past people, you know? It's just like we all know that everyone gains inspiration from somewhere. So like, why are you like trying to send death to this lady? It's like not that serious. I've never heard of Kimberly Nicole Foster in my life, but apparently she's an American writer and a cultural critic, which is basically what I've gotten on her social media. She kind of like comments about a lot of these things. So, I mean, some of the things I don't necessarily agree with, but for this case, I'm gonna say it's not that serious, you know. I think it's kind of true. And if you don't like it, chill out. It doesn't mean that she needs because of it. Like, are you serious? I swear Nicki Minaj fans are just too much. They need to chill. It's too much. It's too many slices, okay? Too many. Stop. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. RIP to PNB Rock, and RIP to all the other rappers who have died. They're really, you know, struggling out here. I think they become famous and all of a sudden they have to kind of survive out there because you never know when someone's going to try and basically take your life, and that's really sad. So if you guys have any comments on that, what you guys think about the Empire theory, and show some love to Stephanie. She just lost, you know, her boyfriend, her baby's dad. You know, that kid's not going to have their dad, and she is going to maybe forget, but I hope that they fight for her to remember her dad and how amazing he was. So yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.